Hey everybody, this is Costa Stoyanov from Uplifted Life. How are you uplifters doing out there? So, another beautiful day, and I'm reaching out today to, kind of remind you of that your past is priceless. So many of us live in the past and allow it to cause us a sense of heaviness. We live with regrets. I should haves, I didn't, I could have. And our past represents almost like a ball and chain, something that we're dragging into our present and allowing our past to define our present. And at the same time, it defines our future and it weighs it down. And what if we shifted the way that we looked at our past and took a look at it as something that was priceless, because it allowed us to learn so much. For example, things that we look at and label as mistakes, things that we shouldn't have done. What if we switched that around and said, because we've made those choices and we came up with those kinds of results, what did I learn about myself? What did I learn about the world of cause and effect? What did I learn about these types of choices equate to these types of outcomes? And how did I appreciate those outcomes? How do they make me feel? Is this something that I choose to experience in my present? Is this something that I choose to experience going forward? No. So those past experiences allowed you to gain information of what it is that you do appreciate, what it is that you do choose to experience in your life, as opposed to what you no longer choose to experience in your present moment, and what you no longer choose to bring forward into your future. Isn't that priceless? Isn't that information, isn't that data extremely valuable? So how can we look at our past and say it was a mistake? It was something that I shouldn't have experienced. And some of the things that you may have experienced could have been very, very painful, but it allowed you to gain access to information that now allows you to relate with other people that have been through life situations and events that brought them pain and suffering. And how much more compassionate are you now? How much more empathetic are you now? How much more understanding are you now? How much more are you in a position to help other people through that experience, because you've experienced also that type of pain and that type of suffering? So is it possible that our past experiences are actually priceless, rather than looking at that part of our life from a place of, I wish I can let it all go? What if instead of letting it all go, we allowed it to actually help us expand and evolve? How does that feel, just hearing me say that? Is there resistance there? Or does that allow you to just breathe a little easier, just thinking about it that way? So I'll leave you with that. I'm kind of planting the seed. I'm not asking you to believe or disbelieve anything, but just contemplate that. Just investigate that and see if it helps you breathe a little easier. See if it helps you look at your past from a different perspective. The one thing that I've learned is that it's a sentence that I heard years ago, and it just kind of stuck with me, is transformation is a function of new seeing. So if you want to transform, you have to begin to see things from a different perspective, in a different way. And by looking at things in a different way allows you to become a different being. And to me, that's transformation. So I'll leave you with that. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate more than you can imagine the sharing and the passing these videos forward. And I'm looking forward. Each and every day I look more and more forward to doing this. It's stretching me. It's bringing me to a place where I'm expanding and evolving as a being, and I appreciate your time, really. So thank you. In the meantime, until our next conversation, until we meet again, live your life lightly. It's an awesome way to live, and we'll talk soon.